You've been on this show longer than you was on Mr. Walker's show. How long was you on Mr. Walker's show?
9 years.
9 years.
Second time.
And I guess we're starting 11, I think.
11. I was probably a year before that, so about 10 all told both times.
Bonnie Blue and Buster, you was on it.
8 years.
So total, you had to add this show and that show.
And Clayton, and then I was with a auction company that did a TV show on Channel 26 back in. You remember that? I did that. I've been on a lot of TV shows.
When did you start that? Tell everybody, people really don't know. When did you actually start out playing music? You started with harmonica, didn't you?
Yeah, I started a little bit with harmonica, but I didn't get on those jobs for us, good payroll jobs. You know, I just played. It was the jam session jobs, and then I went to guitar a little bit, and then me and Con Huntley's uncle, Jim Brewer, we went in business together, and we had 1966, August 20th, opened up the Music Barn, but now I had been playing professionally in 64, which was 2 years before that. I quit my job sanding floors and went to Gatlinburg, and I thought, boy, if we had it was such an opening. I said, if we had a building on Clinton Highway, we could just pack them in. I wouldn't have to do that. So Jim Brewer, which is Con's uncle, opened up with me, and we had 3 shows going. We had the Indian Cave, we rented that. Washburn Hilltop Theater. We had a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. And Jim was a lot like you.
Yeah.
He was a hustler. I mean, Jim, he'd say, "On Monday we got to go beat the bushes. We got to get some sponsors, and we got to get out there and get a radio show, and we got to." I mean, he put crowds in. And you know what Jim would do back then? He'd say, we're going to hit these cars Thursday morning and put brochures on everybody's windshield. We're having a big show tonight, maybe up in the Hilltop Theater, Washburn, or Ciderville, wherever it was. And boy, he'd just walk in and book grand openings. We played the grand opening for the Western Hotel on Clinton Highway, just everything. I mean, he worked. He done it as a job and worked that hard.
You got to go with anything.
And I learned a lot from him.
Well, you told me this, and Bill McCoy's one really told me this. If anybody really wants to be successful at your business, you can't be there half the time and not have time. You got to marry it. You got to put that number one. Now God's priority, number one. And your family. But the number 2 or 3 comes in there will be your business.
Yeah.
Because you can't make it.
Oh, sure. But naturally speaking, you got to make it your business. And Jim, I'll tell you what, I learned so much about him. He said, be professionally. Boy, you hit that mic when you introduced. He showed us all how to act. And if you look at our early picture, we was the Foggy River Boys. And we all stood, dressed nice, suits. I mean, we were dressed up good. And we had to do that everywhere. And any place he rented, you had to have a dressing room when you went off where you could go back there. Everything was just like Grand. Of course, he was from the Grand Ole Opry.
Well, you know, if you look at those early ones, when you was at my house, probably 7 or 8 years, 10 years ago, we put a tape in of you and Jim Clayton, and he was introducing you and said it was probably during that butcher time because you said you've been from east to west Tennessee, and said he looked over to you and you look kind of like Johnny Cash back then, and he looked over to you and he said, "What are you going to play for us, David?" And David kind of reared back. He said, "I'm going to do a little Foggy Mountain breakdown for you like it." And what was funny is you know how you go up and down the neck,
I was doing it then.
You was doing it then, yeah. And you kind of showing it.
I did a lot of stuff like that, but Jim taught us so much. He taught us it was a business. He said it's not a jam session. And he said, when I introduce you, I want you to stand there and listen to me. I want you to look at the audience. And he said, but now don't believe it if I tell him. He told all the band. He had meetings all the time. He said, if I go up there and tell us like Paul Hancock was a fabulous Paul Hancock, he said, now don't believe that when you get off stage. Don't let that go to your head. That's to sell you and make you look like, and I want you to act like that. Boy, he was really good. He was kind of hard to get along with to a lot of people. They didn't like him a little bit. I mean, he was just
He's all business.
He's all business.
Well, Bill McCoy he was a great guy. He taught me a lot. But here's what he told me as a very young kid. When you're down here cooking, we play when we're out of here. This is business.
Business, oh yeah.
And I want you to be the best that you can be I don't care if you're cooking steaks or if you're putting up walls or if you're running a TV station or if you're running cider music. Do the best you can.
Do the best you can. That's the reason I work so hard. And Don Calhoun said, David, you go on the side of the wall and get 4 entertainers and have them all professional in 15 minutes.
Right.
But you need to be that way. You need to really take it serious. And then I went from there to from the Music Barn with Bonnie and Buster, which was a big show. You had Wilburn Brothers, Porter Wagner, and Jim Walter Holmes. I was on the Jim Walter. and it covered 28 states of the United States. That big, do you know what
It's
28
huge.
states?
It was syndicated, wasn't it?
Yeah, syndicated.
I watched them. I was a
It was
little
one of the
kid,
biggest
yeah.
syndicated shows on television.
You know, David, the thing about it is you said another thing that stuck with me. You know, of course, I'll always listen to older people. They've been through it. But here's what you told me one time. When I play a song or anything I do, I don't want to be as good the next time. I want to be better the next time.
And
to improve.
I give it my best shot. I want it to be good as I can do it. And I want to do it as near like the record or as right as I can.
David, I'll let y'all
Okay.
get your music.
Right now, we're going to bring him up. You folks get all your good easy chairs, sit back and watch it. Tell your sponsors and when you go in that you heard it right here, because this is the only live country music show, country, bluegrass, and gospel this side of the Grand Ole Opry. We have so many good entertainers up here. Right now, we're going to give you one of them from down in Rockwood, Luke Brandon Country, Tennessee, Mr. Billy.
Good to be here. Kick it in for us, David. Let's do Rolling the Sweet Baby. Was you walking the street with another man? Wouldn't even go my bed. Well, I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. Yes, I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. Well, I've laid around this shack till the melt rain gets back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arms. Well, our mama was a beauty on the radar. Sister can weep and spit. My daddy owns half interest in the old country. Watch that old money roll in. Well, I'm rolling my sweet baby's arm. Rolling my sweet baby's arm. Well, I've laid around this shack till the bell rain gets back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arm. Little banjo. Yes, I know your parents don't like me, and they ran me away from your door. Well, if I had my life to live over, I wouldn't go there anymore. Now I'm rolling my sweet baby's arm. Rolling my sweet baby's arm. Well, I've laid around this shack till the melt rain gets back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arm. Yes, I've laid around this shack till the melt rain gets back, and I'm rolling my sweet baby's arm.
They had Mr. Billy Wright with a wonderful song there. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to move right along and bring Roy Boy up. And Roy Boy, tell us what's on your...
I'm gonna sing a Dottie Rambo song, David, and it's good to be back on the program. One more valley. When I'm tossed on life's sea and the Just be faithful all the way. It'll be worth it all someday. For it's all gonna be over after a while. For you've got one more valley, one more hill. Maybe one more trial, one more tear. One more curve in life's road, maybe one more mile to go. You can lay down your heavy load when you get home. You can lay down your heavy load when you get home. Thank you, David. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you, Roy Boy. Come up here a minute, Bobby, and let's talk about John Rice. How's he doing? Have you talked to him the last few days?
No, I haven't. I need to go see him. He's in the Follett.
Probably.
His brother talked to him, and David sees him quite a bit. So he said his speech is getting better.
Well, great.
Yeah.
We're glad. Won't you pick out something and do it for him? Do him a good song. What do you say? And we'll do it for Mel Gibson. You know, he comes over and feeds us every day or two, and we got to do it for him. And of course, his wife, and you know, he's got some folks there with him. He's got Miss Marie Jackson, and he's got a whole bunch of people that's working at the house, and they watch his show. And of course, we appreciate that. Why don't you pick us out a good song? We'll do it for all them folks.
Yeah. Getting D chord.
C,
No, D.
D, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's a good. Oh, this is an old song. They played the song during the Civil War story.
Okay. put a new set of strings on and they ain't set in yet. Let's go get this piano player right now. I want to get him to do a few little things for us. Won't you just show out a little bit? He comes to us from up in Virginia. And he was on the Cas Walker show back when you was, what, 5-year-old? 5 years old. We called him Little Andy, now we call him Big Andy. So he's not Big Andy, but what are we gonna call you now? Just plain Andy?
Whatever you want to.
Call you at supper time?
You can
I'm
call
gonna
me
get you to
anything.
play just a few little things, just a verse and chorus of different stuff. And give me just a little bit of Life's Day, just a verse and chorus. That's my favorite.
You love it, nice day.
Like that one now. Oh, I love that one there. You know, you was playing some stuff today that we heard. Tell us a little bit about the Floyd Kramer style. Let me move this microphone over a bit when you're talking. Tell me just a little bit about the Floyd Kramer style. Somebody was telling us today, Ken Bonham said that Floyd Kramer, what was that thing that Hank Lachlan had out? Please help me, I'm falling. That's what it was. Please help me, I'm falling. And whoever the guy was, he did this style, Floyd Kramer style. And Ken Bonham was down there and said, Chet said, I want you to play like this guy. And he said, no, I'm not going to play like he said, you are, I'm going to tear up your contract. So he did it, and that's how he come up with that role, you know. And it made the biggest hit that Floyd had ever had. But you did another one that I thought was so good. It's called Crazy. Do this little bit of Crazy. I love that. That was Patsy Cline, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love that. You know something I've loved, and me and Luke Brandon, we recorded so many big band numbers. It was just, we've done stuff like Debbie Boone, You Light Up My Life. We did Misty, Sleepwalk. We just did so many, but you did something today, and I've always wanted to do this song, play the banjo part on it, but you'd have to have an organ and a piano and an orchestra, but give us just a little bit of Church Afar. I love that song. This is a hard song to play. A lot of you folks remember Smokey and the Bandit. And I just listened to it and didn't pay no attention, and I thought it was a piece of cake. And the guy that was on the record was Dennis Bottom. He worked at Ciderville for a while, and he come in one day. Somebody requested it, and I was going to play bass on it, and I walked over and I said, "Where's this go to?" And he stopped and showed it to me. I never had picked it on the banjo before, but we do it occasionally at Wild Wings now. But anyhow, was Eastbound and Down. It's a beautiful song. I'm going to get you to do just a little bit of Eastbound and Down. So he's the one that showed me, the guy that did it, okay? Come on up here. We got Steve Meade, if you would. We're going to do one more here before we take a break, and we got to get his sheet music up here. Steve hasn't been here in a week or so. Where have you been?
Oh, I've had fun playing with septic systems with my daughter.
Oh, I think he's out campaigning.
No, I got 2 years probably doing that.
Okay.
But yeah, she had this little problem. It was coming up in her showers and stuff like that, and she decided Dad would fix it. It's still not completely fixed, and that was 2 weeks ago. You know, a lot of us, I sing a lot of these old folk songs and stuff I play with my family, and this was always one of the favorites. Because a lot of us have memories about going to Grandma's house, and this is one of those songs. When I was a little bitty boy, just up off of the floor, we used to go down to Grandma's house every month end or so. We had chicken pie and country ham, homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. Made from the feathers of 411 geese, took a hole with a claw for the tick. It'd hold 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, plus a piggy that we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. After supper, we'd sit around the fire, the old folks would spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war, and Granny'd sing a ballad or two. I'd sit and listen and watch the fire till cobwebs filled my head. Next thing I know, I'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, as soft as a downy chick. Made from the feathers of 411 geese, took a hole with a claw for the tick. It'd hold 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, plus a pig that we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Well, I love my ma, I love my pa, I love my granny and grandpa too. I've been fishing with my uncles, I wrestled with my cousin, I even kissed Aunt Lou. Ooh. But if I ever had to make a choice, think it ought to be said, I'd trade them all, plus the gal on the road, for Grandma's feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. Made from the feathers of 411 geese, took a hole with a claw full of tick. It'd hold 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, plus a pig that we stole from the shed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. We didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed.
We have Martin guitars for everyone.
I love my Elvis Presley Martin guitar. Thank you very much.
I can ride my horse and play my cowboy Martin.
Me play Big Chief Martin.
I confiscate Martins up to $50,000.
Shazam! I only gave $499 for my Martin.
That's Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway. Call 865-945-3595.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. Rome Metals, we treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Herman and Rockwood.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
Here is Helen Hammer.
Thank you, Mr. Walker.
A lot of years have passed since that TV ad. Hammer stores are still offering up-to-the-minute fashions for men and women, famous label outdoor wear and boots, area rugs, and exciting purchases. All at Hammer's famous low price.
Race on down!
Girls, it's never too early to learn about truthful advertising. This ad says free alignment with the purchase of 4 tires. Does that sound too good to be true? Very good. Okay, you buy those tires and they want to charge you $120 installation. Do you see where that alignment isn't really free? Excellent. Now, if Mama told you broccoli tasted better than chocolate, would you believe it? They are learning so fast. No gimmicks here, and we'll beat any comparable price. Eddie Hair Tire in Oak Ridge.
Welcome back to Cas Walker Ciderville Farm and Home Show, David. We're on the job again tonight.
Oh, we're back on the job and hope everybody else is on the job.
That's right. David, we got somebody new to talk about, and I'm proud to have a new sponsor. Here's somebody that's on the school board with me, and I'm going to tell you what, it's a privilege to serve on the school board with Dale Cantrell. He's with Cantrell Law Firm. He is the head attorney over there, and he's a good guy. And the thing about it is Dale Cantrell and the attorneys at Cantrell Law Firm have been serving the citizens of East Tennessee for 30 years. They represent people involved in auto accidents, divorces, land disputes, and assist with probate estates, to name a few. And the thing about Dale is he's one of the few lawyers that's actually settled, David, multi-million-dollar jury verdicts in our county, and which is very important. So, folks, if you have a problem, which sometimes you do, you need an attorney, we highly recommend Mr. Cantrell and his law firm. They're located as you go into Clinton, Tennessee, right on the right there in front of McDonald's. Or you can call the firm at 457-9100. And like I say, David, sometimes you do need an attorney.
You have to, yeah.
And we highly recommend him. Great guy, and I enjoy serving on the school board with him. He's been there a long time. Appreciate him being a sponsor. If you have those needs, be sure to go see him. David, we want to start out right here. We got to talk about something we're a little bit sad about. Is one of your sponsors is Downtown Hardware. Been with us for many, many years.
Oh, they have, haven't they?
They have decided, Ann and the family have decided that they're going to go ahead, Roger, and step down, and they're retiring. So they're going to be open 2 more months. We hate to see them go. They've been a fixture in Oak Ridge since 1955. Their dad and R.B. Wayman started it down there, and they had stuff that was hard to get. You couldn't find anywhere.
They still got a lot of hard to get stuff.
They sure do. They're going to be selling their fixtures, anything there. They'll sell it right now. If you'll go down there starting Monday, they'll be open Monday. They will have 10% off of their merchandise. Now, that don't include mowers or outdoor power equipment or shop parts or labor, but anything else, the hardware, 10% off. And as time goes by, they'll be going down on that too, a little bit more. But 64 years, David, in business.
64 years.
We hate to see them go.
They've been in business longer than me.
I'm actually 1 month old. They were October of 1955. I was born in September. They went at one of the first businesses to go in that new shopping center that opened up that year down there.
Yeah. Ciderville opened in 55, and then I took it over 58.
So you was 58 when you took it over?
No, I wasn't 58 years old. I took it 58.
How old were you when you took it over?
16.
No, if you was 50-something, you probably wouldn't be here, would you?
I was 58. I'd be singing Heavy Down My Walking Cane.
David, start us out on some others over there.
I think we ought to talk about medicine, because that's something we all have to have sooner or later. And it ain't no age bracket on medicine, and that's Max Pharmacy. That's the place to go get it. And they got so much new technology now, you can't miss. You take your pills when you're supposed to. Don's going to tell you a little bit about it.
I'll tell you, we got the Mac Packs, they call them right here. This is what, Billy, you get your medicine in right here. You'll have one for your morning, your evening, or night, and they seal them up in these packs. You can't get them messed up.
I'm going to have to go to that, I guess, because I'm forgetting.
I'm taking a lot, too. Me and David both are. And the thing about it is I transferred all mine over there. Yeah. And the thing about it is, it's a safe way, Billy. You cannot get them messed up. They don't charge any extra money for putting them in the packs. Take care, they will actually deliver. They've got a location out in Powell. They have the new location here in Oak Ridge at New York Avenue and the Turnpike. And let me tell you something down there. They've got one of the nicest guys. Bruce Axon is the head pharmacist down there and the manager of the store. And hey, David, he is a super guy to deal with.
Oh, if you order something, they'll get right on and get it for you.
You've been in there.
We've been there and bought stuff with them.
What do you think about how clean that is?
That is a nice, it's just, if you don't even need nothing, go down there and look around so you'll be ready when you do.
We appreciate them being a sponsor. Go ahead, David.
Okay. And give them a call today, 298-8657. That's Max Pharmacy, and they have one on Edgemore, and of course right here in Oak Ridge. We paid their grand opening. We want to thank them. And again, Downtown Hardware, we want you to remember, go by and see them, or give them a call today at 483-4339. Some of you are walking around, and your feet are so tired, and your legs. You've been thumbing, maybe right now you've been thumbing in the rain. Don't get your thumb wet. Call Tommy Dodson at Tennessee Auto Sales. Tennessee Auto Sales will put you off them tired feet into a good soft seat of a good used car. You can buy there, you can pay there. He'll bring house calls. He'll bring it car right to you. Come back, take up payment. I mean, you just tell him what you need. If you need a good used car and you're tired, get you one. That's Tennessee Auto Sales. Give him a call today at 463-9900. We're going to talk about floor work. It's something I did for a long time ago before I went into music. And I worked down here at Jefferson Circle, right close to where this place is. They've got new technology out. I've got some of the stuff I used Sunday or this past weekend. I used in some floor work that I did, and you just roll it out and it looks like hardwood. It's some of the best stuff. Lay it down, walk on it, you're through with it. And it is just got grooves in it. People reaching down and scratch. Where'd you get this hardwood at? Rough cut. They've got inlay, they've got hardwood, they've got ceramic tile, and they've got carpet. Go down and see them. But right now, Don's going to tell you about something brand new.
I'm telling you, Billy's been holding this up over here. This is the newest technology. This comes in planks. They've got this flooring right down at Creative. And the thing about it is, it's that snap together, which they've seen before, but this has got a rubber backing on it, so it's waterproof.
Skin-proof, waterproof, it's got a dog.
Look at that. Just put it down. You don't have to have any glue or anything. Put it to the floor and the edges, and then what do you do, Dave, if you want to move?
Well, if you want to move, you just pick it up and take it with you if nobody don't catch you. But another part is if you put it in one room, you say, I wish I'd put that in the middle bedroom instead of the big bedroom. Just take it up and
different
put it
colors.
down there and get you another color.
Different colors.
Well, I mean, and if Christmas rolls around, you say, I want some white for Santa Claus. Just take it up.
Move it around.
They've got all different kinds. They got marble look, all different kind of colors of wood. They can get it in anything. But right now they got that at $199 a square foot. And that is the 12 mil. Some are 6 mil. And you know what that means, Billy? That's the thickness of the laminate right there. But that's good stuff, and it's very easy to put down. Be sure to go down and see the fine folks at Creative Carpet and Tile.
Give them a call today. It's McNeely Creative Carpet and Tile. If you don't want to go down, just call and make an appointment. Make sure that they're there. 481-2544. Give them a call today. We're glad you did. Right now, we're going to talk some serious business to you about eating.
Here it is.
There's nothing like good sorghum molasses. We got a special deal right now. Bobby Stooksbury, single guy. So all you got to do is give him a call. He does house calls. Tell him, say, Bobby, I've got a big old pan of cat heads. That's biscuits. Or maybe you want cornbread, whatever it is. Say, put it in a bowl. I'll be there. Put the butter in there. Get it ready, and I'll be there with them molasses, and we're going to baptize that stuff. You talk about good eating. Now, if you'll call today, call it once. Call him when he gets off from work Monday evening, and he'll run down there with his fiddle and tell him that David West said play a little bit of a good old hoedown for you. I mean, there's nothing like eating sorghum molasses and a hoedown.
Hoedown, yeah.
Give him a call, and that's all you got to do is give him a call. Tell him that you heard about him right here on good old Channel 12, 599-0271.
Hey, I tell you what, he's got it, don't he?
Got it.
David, we're going to move down to the bottom of Oak Ridge, heading toward Oliver Springs. And you know where we're headed to?
Oh, that's down where the cars are plentiful.
We're headed to Quality Auto Sales. That's Quality Cars and Trucks. That's Mr. Richard Burris and Steve Frills. Been in business for many, many years. And what does that mean, David?
That means they've been doing things right.
I'll tell you, they've got cars of all kinds. They've got trucks. They've got motorcycles, four-wheelers, golf carts. Big, nice trucks down there, and that lot is full. You wouldn't believe how many cars.
Oh, I think about going there and getting that new Jeep he had if he still got it.
And they take care of you financing down there. You got a good finance man down there that'll take care of you. And just great people to deal with. I believe in Richard, I truly do. I bought some stuff from him a lot myself. And like I say, he wouldn't be in business
You
this
can
long.
depend on him, yeah. I think he's a straight right up person to get you a good used car of what you need.
Go down there and take that short drive down and test drive one. The number to call, if you want to call them, is 435-9090. And then, David, we're going to go to Big C's Barbershop. They call that the Mayberry Barbershop with the moon pies and RC colas waiting on you down there. And the thing about it is, he's got the cheapest prices around.
I was just over 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Here's one of his haircuts right here.
And let me tell you, if you just go in there and you say, I want to knock $1 off, I saw it on
Ciderville.
$1 off the top right there.
Mm-hmm. I walked in there and he just let me take a nap.
It's
Of course,
right.
I didn't get much because he's cut and I was gone 15 minutes, but it was a good nap.
That's Mr. Clarence Adamson, Master Barber. They are closed on Wednesday, but open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So go down and see them, get your hair cut, and don't forget to tell them David West sent you down there.
That's right. He needs your head in his business,
right.
so go down there.
Now, David, we're going to take it to another person that we did a show for. We're going to take it to C&D Tire Pros on Fairbanks Road down there. And that Zach has took over. Zach and his wife have taken over from Gerald down there, keeping the tradition going.
I got him on the blazer right now.
That's right. David's been down there, and tell them a little bit about how the service is down
I
there.
went in there one time. When I first started dealing with him, I went in and had a nail in the tar, and I said, "Can you fix it?" And they said, "Yeah, we'll take right care of it for you." And I started talking to somebody on the phone just a few minutes. They said, "You're ready to go." Then they had it out. I
Had
said,
it ready.
I said, "You done got it fixed?" "Oh, well, we didn't fix it. It's sitting out front there now." Didn't even know it.
Tell Zach when you go down there, go down and get you a set of they got the Kumo, they got the Michelin, the Hercules, many other tires.
Hancock,
down there.
I think.
Yeah, they got them all down there. I'm telling you what, and the thing about it is, Billy, if they hadn't got the tire you want, they just pick up the phone
Right.
because they are connected to the Tire Pros.
Well, that's their business, and that's what they do it good.
That's a co-op type thing.
Absolutely.
They buy in big volume that way. You know what it is, David.
Yeah, they go merge.
And David, we're going to give them a number out right now. It's 483-7455, C&D Tire Pros. Then, David, we got a Dr. John B. Burgess, dentist here in Oak Ridge, accepting new patients. And I tell you what, folks, if you're looking for a good dentist, there's the place to go. Beth Engel, one of the nicest girls you'd ever want to meet. She's one of the dental assistants down there. She makes that process, like we say, we get a little nervous, don't we, Billy, go to the dentist. She makes it easy for you. So does Johnny. Call down, set up your appointment. The girls up front handle all your insurance. They accept most major insurances. So call them at 483-1339. Be sure to tell them we sent you down there and you saw it on Ciderville. That's important. And Dave, we're heading over to Fox Paint and Body Shop, and I guess I'm going to have to let you talk about that a little bit.
You know, if they want to see some of Fox's Paint and Body Shop work, if you'll come to Ciderville, I'll show you a part of the car that's been painted over where something broke back there, hit something. And you can't, I was looking at it the other day when I took it over and had wax. I was looking at it and washed and cleaned up a little bit. And I thought, buddy, I can't even tell where they paint.
I know it. They're that good.
They match that paint that good.
I tell you what, good people. Wayne is a great guy. I've known Wayne probably 45 years, Dave. I've known him for many, many years. And he used to work for Lester Fox. They're no kin, but at one time he worked for Lester. Yeah, he was Lester's paint and body person for a long time. He managed it, and then he started his own business. But that's the home of quality work at fair prices. Fox Paint and Body Shop, free estimate insurance works invited, prompt service and framework. Billy, let's scoot down there, David.
All right. Hey, Don, I want to talk about if you've got anything you're going to ship anywhere across the country, in the state of Tennessee, anywhere you got to ship. Always think about the UPS store right over there on Oak Ridge Turnpike. Brian Moore is the owner now. And he's got office supplies, he's got a notary public service, he's got freight services, mailbox services, package services, digital printing, meaning if you want something copied, he'll take care of one up to $1 million, whatever. Moving supplies such as those big blankets.
Knows what he's doing.
He's got them breakdown boxes that you can take home and then you can wrap your stuff up and take it back to him. Or you can just take what you want to ship somewhere in. And if you've got a chandelier or something, take it down there, and him and staff will wrap it. They'll make sure it's just packed right and ship it out for you. Just a professional group down there. Always think UPS store when you think shipping of anything in a container. Be sure and see Brian and his staff. Well, give Brian a call, 220-9782. Let's talk about the girls over at Rainbow Floors, Don. They're over at Security Square Shopping Center, and they've been in the flower business a long time. One thing I like about them,
personal touch.
Personal touch, and they always make sure you won't never see any flowers that are not fresh. They take and get rid of them, whatever. They hand cut, hand select, hand pick, and hand place them, and it's just the aroma in there is just beautiful. You want to make somebody happy, call Rainbow Floors and get them a beautiful bouquet of flowers, and they'll really cheer you up. There's nothing more special than a bouquet of flowers. But give the girls over at Rainbow Floors a call at 482-4951. let's talk about the folks over at
Peter's
Peter's
Jewelers,
Jewelers. You know, Shane has taken over the helm there, and things are changing a little bit, and not exactly for the better, but you know, young people think a little different. So Shane's putting his own spin on it, but Shane does all the repairs on
Buddy's
the watches.
staying at home now.
Yeah, but he can call Buddy if he needs him. Buddy's keeping an eye on him. You can believe that for sure. And Mark's over there, and Misty. Now, Misty is specializing in estate jewelry and wedding attire. You know, if you've got a daughter,
bridal sets,
take over there. Misty's a pro on that. She can really make it a great-looking wedding for sure. And you know, they also have big opals, big custom. They don't just have small jewelry. They got big stones, big stones. I mean, large diamonds. You know, you name it, opals and stuff like that. And they'll buy and sell. If you've got some broken and unwanted gold, you need a little cash put in your pocket, they'll just take it over. They have gone up, and then he'll put some cash in your pocket. But go over to see the folks over at Peter's Jewelers. That's Shane, Mark, and Misty, and tell them you heard about it on Ciderville. Or give them a call at 483-9074.
Is your new one, Billy?
We've got a brand new one, buddy. I tell you, Roan Street Grill owner Rodney Harback. He's at 812 North Roan Street right there in Harriman. He's right across from Jerry Duncan. Yeah. Now, you talking about some country cooking. He does some country. Well, this won't be this Thursday. It's because it'll be. But anyway, he's got ribs down there for sure, absolutely sure. Next Thursday he's going to have ribs special Thursday night. All the ribs you can eat for $9.95. That's not this Thursday. It's next Thursday. Yeah. Rodney throws a lot of specials in there, and you can't keep up with him. But anytime you want to know anything about him, just give him a call. They've got a banquet room that'll seat up to 60 people. In other words, if you want to have a party, birthday party, weddings, whatever you want to have, seat up to 60 people. They do catering off-site for up to 300 people. They got soup and salad, homemade. I'm talking all you can eat for $9.95. And on Saturday night until closing time, wings and catfish. Don't forget about that. Sunday, they got a buffet.
That's the best one.
The buffet is from 11 to 3. All you can eat Sunday. 11 to 3. You go down there, and I'll tell you what, you can't hardly buy a big hamburger for that anymore. But go down there and see the folks at Roan Street Grill. Or give Rodney a call if you need any catering, anything, at 285-6025. Jason Stillner. Big Orange Tree Service. He's the best in the West. He's best anywhere he can be.
He's Tennessee.
Boy, I tell you what, he does a good job. He's licensed, insured, and bonded. If you need any tree work done, give him a call. Give Jason a call. He's got the big equipment, the big booms, and cut them limbs off, cut them trees down. Does a great job. But give Jason Stillner a call if you're in need of any of that tree service at 414-5499. And I think we're going
to go back to the stage. Give David West a big hand.
Right. Remember our fine sponsors now, because they're what keeps this show on the road. We've got two people on the road right now with some good ones. Just tell me what we're going to do here. Who's going to
Okay, we're going to do a little tribute to Ricky Nelson here. One called Traveling Man. And the key of C goes like this. I'm a traveling man. I made a lot of stops all over the world. And in every port I owe my heart to got a pretty senorita waiting for me. My sweet Fraulein, down in the town, is my heart stuck here, and my China doll down in Hong Kong waits for my return. Pretty politician babies over the sea. I remember the night when we walked in the sand of the Rocky for my return. Pretty politician
I'll tell you what, that takes you back as an oldie goldie, don't it?
Oh, boy.
Why don't you do us another? Tell me what you're going to do there.
I'm going to do a Patsy Cline tune. It's called Someday. I know that someday you want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody new, you'll expect me to be true and keep on loving you. And though I'm feeling blue, you think I can't forget you until someday you want me to want you. When I am strong for somebody else, and though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I want you. I know that someday you want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody new, you'll expect me to be true and keep on loving you. And though I'm feeling blue, you think I can't forget you until someday you're gonna want me to want you. When I am strong for somebody else, and though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I want you. And though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I want you.
Well, that's an oldie goldie, ain't it? Here he comes, Mr. Kenneth. Come on up here, Brother Kenneth. Lively, Kenneth. Hey, get lively, Kenneth. You don't hurry up.
Move a little bit faster.
Yeah, just throw it.
Well, you can't expect me to move fast.
If you got Georgie overdrive,
There you go.
tell me what you're going to do.
You gonna play with me?
And I'm going to let the boys encourage you.
I know your life on earth is rough, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face
gonna do that for Mel Gibson. That's Mel's favorite one. Mariella.
Tell you what.
We're gonna do that for Mariella and Mel Gibson. That's his favorite.
I know it is. Mel's asked for that all the
Now
time.
I'm gonna give you two to Jim Gibson and Patricia.
Okay, well,
Y'all
fine.
gonna sing for
Well,
that.
hi, Jim and Patricia. We appreciate
Tell them
it.
what we're gonna do,
Hey,
Bill.
we're going to do a song
Fugitive.
in the key of G, fellas, a fugitive. We're going to do that.
Do that.
Down every road, there's always one more city. On the run, the highway is my home. I raised a lot of cane back in my younger days. Mama used to pray my crops would fail. Now I'm a hunted fugitive with just 2 ways. I'll run the law or spend my life in jail. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. Fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. On the run, the highway is my home. You wanna be out of that? I'm lonely, but I can't afford the luxury. Having the one I love to come along. She'd hold me, slow me down, and play catch up with me. For he who travels fast goes alone. I'd like to settle down, but they won't let me. A fugitive must be a rolling stone. Down every road, there's always one more city. On the run, the highway is my home. Let's go to the guitar. Down every road, there's always one more city. On the run, the highway is my home. I'm on the run, the highway is my home. All right, thank you, Don. Thank you, boys.
Man, I tell you, come up here, Bobby. We're gonna get Bobby to play his little fiddle here and get into another commercial if it be okay. So, what's the good one you got picked out for us?
A little bit of boil those cabbage down.
Boil them cabbage down.
Acorns.
good buddy. We've just rolled in from Georgia with a truckload of throw rugs.
That was back in my truck driving days, many years ago. Rugs are still rolling in from Georgia every month, featuring Oriental and contemporary area rugs, carpet-style throw rugs, and much more. All rugs are sold at the lowest prices possible. Find your rug at Hammer Stores.
$14.99 for an oil change but doesn't include a filter? A free alignment? Really? Don't fall for these slick teaser ads. Eddie Hair Tire has been serving happy customers for over 61 years. When you compare our out-the-door price with other dealers, you'll find we offer the lowest price on tires, auto repairs, and service, and we'll beat competing offers. Come see us at Eddie Hair Tire, where we treat you the way we want to be treated. It just helps us sleep better at night. Eddie Hair Tire and Service in Oak Ridge.
At Ciderville Music, we have Martin guitars for everyone.
I love my Elvis Presley Martin guitar. Thank you very much.
I can ride my horse and play my cowboy Martin.
Me play Big Chief Martin.
I confiscate Martins up to $50,000.
Shazam! I only gave $499 for my Martin.
That's Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway. Call 865-945-3595.
Reno Sporting Goods, your first choice for sports equipment. On the court, on the field, or in the stands, Reno's has the brand names you want. All the latest from Adidas, Under Armour, and more. From custom embroidery to screen printing, it's all about the game. For over 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. Rome Metals, we treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Herman and Rockwood.
Welcome back to Cas Walker, Ciderville Farm and Home Show. This show is dedicated to Mr. Cas Walker. There he is.
There he is.
Man. Right there in front. Now, David, we had this out here in Ciderville. That's called Tennessee Valley
That's his office right there.
That was his office. I don't know if you get a close-up of that or not, but I'm telling you what, that's Mr. Walker in his prime right there, isn't it?
Yeah. But his stinger was sharp there.
I'm telling you what, that's when David was hauling him around everywhere, wasn't it?
I owed him a whole
And
time.
Don, we're in the second week of the 12th year.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
Can you believe it? It goes fast, don't it? Well, David, we've got a new sponsor on board. We got to
New
talk about
sponsor
it.
in town.
And folks, this guy is representing, he's in Clinton, but he represents the whole East Tennessee area. That's Dale Cantrell. He's with Cantrell Law Firm, attorney at law. He's located at 362 South Charles Severs Boulevard in Clinton. And Dale and his attorneys at the Cantrell Law Firm have been serving the citizens of Anderson County in East Tennessee for 30 years. They represent people involved in car accidents, divorces, land disputes, and assist with probating estates, to name a few. The best way to judge a law firm is success. Dale Cantrell is the only attorney in Anderson County area with multiple million-dollar jury verdicts in the state of Tennessee, and the firm's success rate is second to none. Dale serves with me on the Anderson County School Board. He's been there a long time, and it showed me a lot. I certainly appreciate serving with him, and it's a pleasure to know him. And if you're looking for a good attorney, be sure to call 457-9100. And I tell you what, I highly recommend him. Dale's a good guy, and David, we need to support our local people here anyway.
Amen, yeah.
Appreciate him coming on board. And David, start us off right over there.
Okay, we're going to be talking to you about Max Pharmacies. So they've got two locations. We want to thank them both. Right here in Oak Ridge, on the Turnpike, and on Edgemore. Give them a call today at 298-8657. We got a big thank you for McNeely Creative Carpet and Tile, who's been with us a long, long time. Go by and see them today. Give them a call at 481-2544. Big thank you to Tom Dotson. You've got tired feet, getting a good soft seat. Buy there, pay there. Give Tom a call at 463-9900. And Downtown Hardware is going to start having a big sale, 10% off. They're going to close up the doors. Got 2 months to do it in. That's Downtown Hardware. Go by and see them and tell them how much you appreciate them for sponsoring our show. And give them a call if you need to, see what they've got. 483-4339. And we got to talk to you about the molasses. Get you some cat heads. Give him a call today, and he'll come out and demonstrate how to baptize them. It's 599-0271. Call Bobby's Toothbrush.
Big thank you goes out to my buddy Richard Burris at Quality Auto Sales. If you're looking for a fine automobile, take that short drive down and see him. 435-9090. Big thank you goes out to Mr. Clarence Adamson. Big C's Barbershop. It is the Mayberry Barbershop with the moon pies and RCs. Go down and see them. Tell them we sent you. 661-2573. Big thank you goes out to Zach and his family down there, the Moore family, running C&D Tire Pros. If you're looking for some tires, that's definitely the place to go. Staple the Anderson County Oak Ridge area for many years. 483-7455. Big thank you goes out to Dr. John B. Burgess, dentist in Oak Ridge, accepting new patients. The number is 483-1339. Big thank you goes out to Wayne Fox at Fox Paint and Body Shop, 91 Midway Lane, the home of quality work at fair prices. 483-6000.
Big thank you to Brian Moore, the UPS store, and his entire staff, 220-9782. Great big thank you to the girls over at Rainbow Floors, 482-4951. Great big thank you to Peter's Jewelers, Shane, Mark, and Misty, 483-9074. A great big thank you to Rodney Hardback, our new sponsor over the Rome Street Grill in Harriman, right across with Jerry Duncan. Go visit them. Thank you so much, Rodney. 285-6025.
Jason Stillner.
Big Orange Tree Service. A great big thank you to Jason Stillner at 414-5499. Center Stage.
Steve Meade.
I like songs that tell a story, and this story is kind of sad. It's about a guy who goes off out of town, has way too much to drink and parties too much, and shows up at the airport with no money and no ticket. So it wasn't his best day. In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and an aching in my heart and my pockets full of sand, I'm a long way from home and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 set to go, but I'm stuck here on the grass with the pain that ever grows. Now the liquor tasted good and the women all were fast. There she goes, my friend, she's a-rolling down at last. Hear the mighty engines roar, see the silver wings on high. She's away and westward bound, far above the clouds she'll fly, to where the morning rain don't fall and the sun always shines. She'll be flying o'er my home in about 3 hours' time. This old airport's got me down, it's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I can be. You can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I'm best be on my way in the early morning rain.
Steve Meade, wonderful job there. Come on up here. We've got Don and Billy.
We're called the Stardust Band now.
David, I
Tell
tell
them
you.
what you want to do, though,
Well,
Billy.
I want to tell you something. The mailbox got so full, wanting Don to sing his song again. And we don't know what to do with all that paperwork. But anyway, hello, Mary Lou and Kia G.
Keep them cards and letters coming in.
Mr. Walker said.
Because we love them cards and letters. After we read them, we eat them. We get choked up on them.
Woo, boy, I tell you.
Hey, hey, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Mary Lou. We'd never part. Oh, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. It passed me by one sunny day. Throw the big brown eyes my way. I wanted you forevermore. I'd not want to stick around with my feet stuck to the ground. And all I ever did want to say, let's go, boys. Hey, hey, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I do, Mary Lou. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. You want it again? When I saw your lips, I heard your voice. Believe me, I just had no choice. Wild horses couldn't make me stay away. I thought about those lonely nights with my arms around you tight, and all I ever did want to say, hey, hey, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Bring it a little bit down. Bobby. Hey, hey, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Mary Lou. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. One more time. Hey, hey, hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. Sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. Mary Lou. We'd never part. So hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. I said hello, Mary Lou. Goodbye, heart. All right, thank you, folks.
Hello, Mary Lou. I like old Mary Lou. Come up here, Roy, boy.
Thank you, David, for having me on.
Oh.
I'm going to sing a song.
Hey, before you sing your song, we got Frank Smith. Come up here. Why don't you sing it for Frank Smith? Frank's been sick, kind of under the weather.
Bless his heart.
Okay, so do it for Frank.
Yeah,
Frank, it's
extra
not- it's
slow,
not-
fellas, and F. Thank you, David. Extra slow, where the roses never fade, F. Yeah. Slower the better. Let's all be in church in the morning if we can, Thank God the weather's improving. And I am going to a city where the street was golden laid, where the tree of life is blooming, and the roses never fade. Thank you, David. Let's
Good job,
remember our
Aaron.
sponsors. Amen.
Thank you. We're going to do a little bit of a banjo tune here and then go right into the commercial. Right to this. Come up here, Bobby. Give that to, what's that you said? Cindy. Give us a little bit of Cindy.
Okay.
Say, hey.
Yeah. Let's don't forget Joe Meredith too. He watches us every Saturday night.
Let's go off a little Cynthia. What do you say?
All right, then.
Went up on the mountain to get my horn to blow. Thought I heard Cindy say, yonder comes my boat. Get along home, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, home, Cindy. I'm gonna leave you now. Wish I was an apple hanging on a tree. Every time Cindy passed, she'd take a bite of me. Get along home, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, home, Cindy. I'm gonna leave you now. Cindy is a sweet girl, she lives way down south. She's so sweet, the honeybees just swarm right out of her mouth. Get along home, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, home, Cindy. I'm gonna leave you now. Peaches in the springtime and apples in the fall. Can't see Cindy and I won't see her at all. Get along home, Cindy, get along home. Get along home, home, Cindy. I'm gonna leave you now.
$1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
$14.99 for an oil change but doesn't include a filter? A free alignment? Really? Don't fall for these slick teaser ads. Eddie Hair Tire has been serving happy customers for over 61 years. When you compare our out-the-door price with other dealers, you'll find we offer the lowest price on tires, auto repairs, and service, and we'll beat competing offers. Come see us at Eddie Hair Tire, where we treat you the way we want to be treated. It just helps us sleep better at night. Eddie Hair Tire and Service in Oak Ridge.
For 30 years, Reno Sporting Goods has been a leader in supplying the highest quality equipment and apparel for sports teams throughout East Tennessee. Athletes, fans, and coaches alike rely on the knowledge and experience that only Reno's can provide. For the best in team sports, shop Reno Sporting Goods.
We treat you like family at RMG. Bring your junk, cars, aluminum cans. We buy it on the spot and we pay you a lot. We treat you like family at RMG. Yeah, we treat you like family at RMG. Rome Metals, we treat you like family.
Rome Metals is located just off of Highway 27 between Herman and Rockwood.
At Ciderville Music, we have Martin guitars for everyone.
I love my Elvis Presley Presley Martin guitar. Thank you very much.
I can ride my horse and play my cowboy Martin.
Me play Big Chief Martin.
I confiscate Martins up to $50,000.
Shazam! I only gave $499 for my Martin.
That's Ciderville Music, 2836 Clinton Highway. Call 865-945-3595.
Turned away, said it looked like you're guilty. What do you say? I said, Your Honor, I have no defense. That's when Mercy walked in. Mercy walked in, pleaded my case. He called to the sand, God save the grace. The blood was applied that covered my sin. Forgive on when Mercy walked in. Understand. Someone so guilty had just been set free. My sins were forgiven. I felt born again. The moment that Mercy walked in. Mercy walked in and pleaded my case. He called to the stand, God save the grace. The blood was applied that covered my sin. Forgive on when Mercy walked in. The blood was applied that covered my sin. Forgive on when Mercy walked in.
Thank you, Harry Hipkins is doing one of his good oldies. We'd like to tell you folks about the Wild Wings. It's going to be the 21st at Camel Station Road, the Wild Wings. And we got a treat for you this time. I think we start our show at 6:30, but at 5 o'clock, we're going to have the piano player down there. I think he's got a show booked in at 5 o'clock, and he'll be doing 5 to 6. So I want everybody to come down and see it. That's Wild Wings, Camel Station, 5 o'clock show, and then we do a 6:30 to at a 7:30 show. Till we get to see you again, all the folks in. Won't you have a good weekend? A little bit of fly away.
Well, sun black morning, when life is over, I fly away to the world, going never in.
let's go fishing. You know it's